you. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our Canadian friends and anybody else who may be celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving today. That's what this game is all about, our love for Canada and the many things that it has brought us. And we asked for your favorite Canadian entertainer. FiMat37, Sidney Crosby, your Penguins fan, no surprise there. Big Boomsy, Rachel McAdams, Jules Swags, Michael Bublé, Jeff Keys, John Candy. Great documentary about him out right now. My wife and I are watching it and enjoying it very much. Resilient Robin 74, Shania Twain, Amy Tandon 13, Dan Levy, Tucker 0994, Drake Mort 311 said, I actually met Gordon Lightfoot. He was so sweet. Well, Canadians are known to be nice, sweet people, so this can't be a surprise to any of us. Ruby D, Michael J. Fox, Mac Nagala, Loverboy, because everybody's working for the weekend. Dawn Rose 18, Alex Trebek, the greatest to ever do what I do, and Nathan Deshola and Carolyn, we all walk in his enormous footsteps. And now Ken Jennings doing a fantastic job as well. We have Morbid Little Angel, Wolverine, fictional, but still Canadian. Mac, 1987, Owen Hart, one of the greatest ever, loved Owen Hart. I think he was the best Hart in my opinion. Yabba Dabba Doo Doo, Alan Thicke, JP Page, Neil Young, and ELC AMC3, Justin Bieber. Well, folks, thanks for all those Canadians you threw out there, and happy Thanksgiving to our neighbors to the north one more time, and welcome to this famous Canadians edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Pour a little maple syrup on your brains as you play for the grand prize. There it is. That is $1,000. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice trivia questions about famous Canadians, you will win your share of it. In this game, you'll earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. And that's the case even if you've already been eliminated. Here's how it works for you newcomers. If you win the game today, then those bonus SB that you pick up on your journey are automatically added on top of your share of that $1,000 grand prize. If you don't win the grand prize, you can still pick up bonus SB. However, you will have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. That means don't leave early. That means do click the little button that appears on your screen at the end of the game. It's not little. It's enough that you can click it easily. We're not making a little tiny button you can't click. That would be insane. We want you to have these SB, so please stick around to claim them. Here's another reason why you stick around. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. Now, there are two ways to rejoin. One of them is using SB. The other is with a free rejoin. And here's a tip for you. If you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos. It is that simple to get more rejoins to this game. Finally, another reason why you stick around, another reason why you play, every single day we have one of these, is that we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least one SB in the game. Here are the winners from this past Thursday, that Harry Potter game we held. Each of them getting 100 SB that have already been credited to their account. And this could be you, it should be you, and it would be you one day. Who knows? So keep playing and claiming, because next time the winner could be you. I'm saying by getting SB from this game, you're giving yourself a chance to get even more SB. Savvy? All right. It is about time to get this game started, so here we go. Famous Canadians game. This is question number 1. Which famous Canadian played Marty McFly in the Back to the Future movies? Is it The Weeknd, Michael J. Fox, or Michael Cera? All 3 of them are Canadians. Which one of them played Marty McFly? He was already a star thanks to his breakout role in Family Ties, which he would do during the day and then shoot Back to the Future at night, which was a rough schedule that paid off big time for Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox is the answer. 98% of you getting that one right. Well done. You knew MJF was the answer, not Maxwell Jacob Friedman for you wrestling fans. Michael J. Fox, one of the greatest. Few people said he was probably the most common answer when I asked people their favorite Canadian celebrity. He's great. Was great. Is great. Continues to be great. Love Back to the Future is my favorite movie. What are we talking about here? We got about 14,000 people in grand prize contention at this point, and every question you get right gets you one bonus SB. Here we go. This is question number 2. In which movie series does Keanu Reeves play a time-traveling rock star to be? Is it The Matrix, John Wick, or Bill and Ted? Keanu Reeves is a time-traveling rock star to be. Yes, Keanu was born in Beirut, but he was raised in Toronto. That's how they say it over there. Toronto, right? Tell me, my friends in Canada. And his rise to fame began with his role as Ted Theodore Logan in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Bill and Ted is the answer. 76% of you getting that one right. Well done. He is not a rock star to be, nor does he really time travel that much in The Matrix. And John Wick, he's just out to avenge his dog and then a bunch of other stuff. Delightful movies all. By the way, here we go. There's the original. Look at that young Keanu Reeves. There's the original Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, a movie I saw in the theaters 8 times. No judgment. We listen and we don't judge, right? All right, let's move on. Of the 24% of you that did not get that, which is a larger number than I thought it would be, pretty much everybody rejoined. Most of those people doing it for free. We are on now to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q3. What jersey number did Wayne Gretzky wear throughout his professional career? Is it 99, -1, or 205? Looking for Wayne Gretzky's jersey number, the great one. He wanted to wear the number 9 to honor his hockey idol, the great Gordie Howe, but it wasn't available on his juniors team, which led him to adopt 99 throughout his professional career. Better for him to blaze his own trail there, right? With 99, 96% of you knew that 99 was the answer. It would have been nice if 99% of people knew it was 99, but we got close enough. And by the way, here he is. Winning the Stanley Cups, those cups he brought home to Canada with the Edmonton Oilers back then in the 80s. Just the greatest to ever do it. There you go. You're looking at the greatest hockey player who ever lived. There he is right in front of you until somebody is better than him. Not yet. All right, let's move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Complete this Shania Twain song title. Man, I feel like a turtle, woman, or V8. Somebody said they were watching Letterkenny. Very, very Canadian show indeed. Canadians are everywhere, even in country music, and she's been a mainstay since 1993 with hits like Man, I Feel Like a Woman, of course, is the answer. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. Anne Murray, I believe, also country music. One of the great Canadian crooners, as it were. Let's move on to question number 5, though, because you're doing so well. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. It's question number 5. Pamela Anderson starred on which syndicated TV show in the 90s? Is it Nightman, Babylon 5, or Baywatch? Pamela Anderson, which syndicated TV show? Of course, she was on Home Improvement before that. Spotted in the crowd at a BC Lions football game, she became a Labatt's poster girl, which can you get more Canadian than that? That, of course, led her to coming to the States, being on Home Improvement, among many other things. And Pam Anderson really blew up playing CJ on Baywatch, of course. Baywatch is the answer. I'll be ready. Pam Anderson, by the way, this era in her career is so good. She was so good in The Last Showgirl. She was hilarious in The New Naked Gun. Like, super talented actor, finally getting her due for how talented she is. Isn't that fantastic? We love that for a Canadian. Let's move on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In Barbie, what does Ryan Gosling's Ken turn Barbie's dream house into? The Mojo Dojo Casa House, Karate Eagle Fang House, or Rockstar Brewski Muscle House? Ryan Gosling is another Canadian who's been here working since he was a kid with the new Mickey Mouse Club. His role as Ken, building his Mojo Dojo Casa House, earned him an Oscar nomination. That's right, they called it the Mojo Dojo Casa House. Of course he did. That was his party place, and there he is. There is Ken, putting on his second pair of sunglasses. It's him coming into his own, trying to find himself, trying to assert dominance. It doesn't go well for him. All right, 66% of you getting that one right, by the way, of the 34% of you that did not. Over 3/4 of you coming back in. Still over 11,400 people in grand prize contention in this game right now. And we are on to question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. John Candy plays the Polka King of the Midwest in which John Hughes movie? Is it Curly Sue, Home Alone, or The Breakfast Club? Polka King of the Midwest. John Candy was a larger-than-life figure back in his early Toronto days who lit up the screen whenever he was on it. He appeared in Home Alone for free as a favor to John Hughes and mostly improvised everything. There's a polka, 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 polka. He's the polka king of the Midwest. He's there with his band, playing the clarinet in a moving truck. They drop her off, Catherine O'Hara. You get to see them reunited. Of the 38% of you, by the way, that did not know that was the answer. A lot of you going with Curly Sue. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. And about half of you able to rejoin. Still 9,000 people in grand prize contention as we move on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which Seth Rogen movie is about high school seniors trying to lose their virginity? Is it The Interview, This Is the End, or Superbad? That's right, Bevo Cat. They were very big in Sheboygan. Seth Rogen has always been a West Coaster from his childhood in Vancouver to his time here in Los Angeles, where he transitioned from actor to writer, producer, actor with Superbad. Of course, Superbad is the answer. 72% of you getting that one right. Well done. This Is the End is the one where they're there for the apocalypse, and they're all playing versions of themselves, dealing with the fallout of the apocalypse. And, of course, The Interview was the movie that got him in a lot of trouble in another country. Of the 28% of you that did not get that right, a little over a third of you able to rejoin. And we are on to question number 9, second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Which of the 4 Sex and the City friends was played by Kim Cattrall? Was it Carrie, Samantha, or Miranda? Which of those Sex and the City friends was played by Samantha? Kim Cattrall. Well, I gave you the answer. Sometimes she sounds British in her interviews, and that's because her parents were from England, but she was born where she was born. But at 3 months old, they moved to Canada, long before she played Samantha in Sex and the City. I believe that 6,152 of you would have known that answer anyway. You've made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. And quick reminder to you that there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That is the quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Both of them will get you SB towards your daily goal. And, of course, that More Ways to Earn button, that's how you get to the Daily Tapjoy wall, which is only the best place to be to get quick, easy-to-complete offers that will check Daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. But speaking of earning SB, make any night Fright Night. Buy eligible Hilshire Farm Little Smokies beef smoked sausage and earn SB. It's scary how quickly these Smokies will disappear while SB appear in your account, and it's frighteningly easy to earn. Add Little Smokies to your list of magic receipts. Then buy 1 eligible product in-store at Walmart and get 100 SB when you upload a photo of your receipt as proof of purchase. Buy 2 or more on the same receipt and get 250 SB. And I'm gravely serious when I say you're going to want to load up. This deal is for U.S. players only. Tap the smaller version of this image at the very end of the game to learn more and to get started. All right, here we go. We have got 6,601 people vying for a piece of that $1,000 grand prize. That means that you can walk away with a lot of SB, friends. We got over 14,250 people who have made it this far and are up for 1 bonus SB if they can correctly answer our final question of this famous Canadians game. Here is question number 10. In Liar Liar, what does Jim Carrey's character do for a living? Is he a lawyer, an accountant, or a waiter? What does he do in Liar Liar? What is his vocation? His son is sick of his lying and uses his birthday wish to magically render his father unable to lie for a whole day, which is really difficult for him considering the fact that he is a lawyer, of course. Lawyer is the answer. 6,215 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. Well done to you. Let's meet a few of these grand prize winners, shall we? Each of you taking home 17 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Victoria Hale, you are a winner. Congratulations. Kamikaze 0129, you did it. C. Andrews, Keystone Kid 19.